yourselves?
Okay. Go ahead.
You go first.
My name is Cesar Maxit. I am a 16-year resident of Adams Morgan, and I live on Belmont Road with my daughter, Arrow.
My name's Arrow.
And I think I remember you saying before that you were born in Adams Morgan. That's so cool.
How old are you?
Yeah, how old are you?
6.5, and I'm in first grade.
Nice. So you've been in Adams Morgan for 16 years?
Yes.
What kind of spaces, what's it been like living in Adams Morgan for 16 years?
Well, certainly anyone that's been in Adams Morgan for more than a few years, even a few years, can often attest to all the changes. Oftentimes it's some sad aspects to the change. Sometimes there's some positives. But for me, on the sad side is here's Adams Morgan Day, and when I moved to Belmont Road, we used to have Art on Belmont every year. All the cars would clear out, and there'd be stands with artists selling their work, and that was a really special yearly event. In part because I am an artist, so I really enjoyed that, even though I wouldn't set up tables. How about you? Has the neighborhood changed since you were born here?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Are there any places either of you really, really love to go in Adams Morgan? Any places you like especially?
Some playgrounds around here.
And why do you like those playgrounds?
Because they have monkey bars and they're fun.
And you go to those playgrounds with all your friends?
Sometimes with my friends, but mostly with my parents.
Nice.
We
Oh,
And are the monkey bars your favorite part?
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
So fair. They are fun.
And then I can also do some tricks. Like one time, I go on the top, and then I can move on the top.
Wow, that's so high up.
Yeah, so we go to Calorama Park, you know that one, and then Walter Pierce Playground, and Murray Reed Playground, and then do you want to tell her about the secret one?
There is one called the Secret Playground because it's kind of like behind this corner, and it's kind of secret, and everyone's not there because it's called the Secret Playground and it's secret.
That's so cool. Thank you for telling me the secret. Thank you so much. Are there any spaces that you or either of you really feel part of the community in Adams Morgan? Either that are still here, or maybe that have closed down in the last few years?
Exactly. Well, I've worked with a lot of my neighbors to try to preserve the plaza here at 18th and Columbia. And in my research, I had learned that before Adams Morgan got its name, it used to be referred to as 18th and Columbia. That was the name of this area. And anyways, the plaza needed to be revived, needed an update, and everyone agreed with that. It's just that the bank wants to refuse the fact that there was a public use easement that was put in place permanently so that the community could always make use of that space. There's been a lot of concerts and protests and festivals, and Adams Morgan Day Festival usually had a big presence there at the plaza. So that is a sad thing that it's been fenced off, but the lawyers on our side have argued the case in an appeals court, and so we're letting that play out, and hopefully that we'll recover that space for the community. So that's definitely was one of the special places in the neighborhood. What's your favorite places in the neighborhood?
The restaurants.
Like which restaurants? What's your favorite place to go eat?
Forgot the name. It's the place that has one is the cookies and cakes and stuff, and then the other is the cookie.
Oh, right. So she's talking about Trist and Sharbat. Sharbat is the Azerbaijani cafe and bakery on 18th Street. So she has a sweet tooth. She likes the bakeries, essentially.
And I lost 4 teeth and I have 2 grown-up teeth.
Did you lose them all, like all really close together?
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
How many desserts did you get for those 4 teeth?
Yeah.
how many?
Desserts, how many goodies?
Yes.
So every time I lose 1 tooth, I get 1 free.